So there's another restraint that we can use, and there might be different reasons to do this one. My preference, especially with somebody with Drew's size, who's a little taller than me, is to use the body control, because I feel like I have a pretty good control. It's gross motor, it doesn't take a lot of finesse, and I feel like I have pretty good luck with it. There may be a time when I might need to change strategies, so we give you this other alternative to use just in case. It may be that I've got Drew in the body control and he starts pinching my leg, and I need to manage this hand. Or it might be that we get him into the control and I realize we're standing in a field of glass because there's been some property destruction before I finally got a hold of him. And if we topple down into the glass, we're going to get cut up. So I might need to move him. And while this hold is pretty stable, it doesn't offer much mobility. So we're going to, maybe in this case, transition to a different hold that allows us to move him a little differently. So we'll just start from the body control and then transition to the arm control. Again, I'll just demonstrate it up front and then I'll break it down into pieces. So I'm here, and for whatever reason I decide it's important that I move. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shift my weight, send this arm across the body, catch it, put my other hand through and secure it. The other way to do it is change my body position, send this arm across, and I'll capture both arms. If the person is narrow enough, thin enough, I can easily catch both arms. If they're very big, I might not be able to. It may be that I get both arms and he frees one of them, free your left arm. Struggles and up, that's okay, because I still have control of this arm. When I go to release this hold, go back to above the elbow, because again, as I'm leaving, this is the thing he can hit me with as I'm moving away from his body. So we want to practice the habit of always going back to the elbow. And I just step away. If we're in the body control and I decide I'm going to use this to help him move, I can transition to here and then scoot him out of the glass. Or if the situation is he was in the street and cars are coming, I run out to him and he starts fighting me or resisting my attempt to get him back. I don't have a helper to come and get him into the secure escort. I get him here. Once I'm here, I can move him into here and we can just get out of the street this way. So this is another way I can move him by myself to safety. Okay? So from here, we'll turn this way. From here, notice kind of above the elbow. If I go below the elbow, resist me, don't let me move your arm. It's going to be really hard to move his arm from below there. The other thing is if I go below his elbow and he hits me. So above the elbow gives me more mechanical advantage, it's also more protective. That's easier to move his arm. Okay? Then when I go to release,